Quit messaging me, man. I really don't want to talk to you. I'm 13 and 16 right now. Los Angeles Rams. They heard of him. With the Titans, yo. Got to. Damn, which one are you? Ah, she's the one on the left.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley,
Playing the
and
Broncos,
this is
though.
Madden 17 on
And I'm the
EA
away
Sports.
team.
We've got a good one on tap today. There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Titans going up against the Broncos. So let's get you
What
up
up,
to
bruh?
Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are located a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building here in downtown Denver. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle as we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos.
I can't stand it. Let me tell you, good luck containing DeMarco Murray. That's all I gotta say. Good luck containing this nigga, y'all.
Murray, the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And here's a look at the starting offense. 2nd down, 8. Mariota now on 2nd down.
Damn, bad toss. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. What a catch.
Gain of 31.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On 1st down, Murray. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage
down
at
real
the
quick.
50, right at midfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Mariota now from the 50. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
3rd and manageable, more like.
Look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
Chris Harris Jr. is not a name that rolls off the tongue quickly, but it should. He's one of the best cover corners in the league.
Now that'll be
Oh, you're kidding.
And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
We'll get it back.
Now Simeon. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. John Phillips 66 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Ain't shit. Come on.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
You missed the field goal.
Having another wide receiver out there sometimes.
Yeah, I told you that ain't shit.
Right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Oh, ass nigga, I hate this nigga,
This
yo.
is fielded a couple yards deep.
You don't even break
And
tackles.
he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Tennessee offense coming back onto the field. They lost 27-20
Y'all shut down the
in
mark
that
for this
game
time,
in
man.
Houston.
Ain't gonna do
They
it
got the
again.
ball back
Last
there at
time,
the
you
end.
ain't
One
gonna do
last
it again,
gasp. They couldn't come up, though, with the
This
Music
nigga get
City
loose.
Miracle Part 2.
Yeah, they were
Niggas
trying to
plenty get
lateral
loose.
it around and trying to get to the end zone and didn't get there. Houston snuffed that out, but, you know, my alma mater, they pulled it off the day before at Georgia when they threw a Hail Mary into the end zone and won a big game.
They did. I figured you'd work that in. Congratulations on that.
Plus the Tennessee thing.
And Murray found the end zone twice against Houston. 25 carries, 95 yards. Good game for him in Week 4.
And they're going to lean on him a lot. And for those who keep waiting for Derrick Henry to get more carries, take head coach Mike Mularkey at his word. DeMarco Murray is their lead back. He stays on the field for all 3 downs because he's an exceptional pass catcher and pass protector for the quarterbacks. He's going to get the bulk of carries for the foreseeable future.
Outside of the fact that they lost, which wasn't good, I'm sure Andre Johnson enjoyed his Week 4 trip back home to Houston, Charles.
Very popular there, was greeted big time
You
by
fucking
everyone
serious.
bringing him back home. And just think about this. He actually went to a team in Tennessee that has its roots in Houston, formerly the Oilers. So it's really Houston versus Houston in a lot of ways, but a homecoming indeed for Andre Johnson, one of the all-time greats.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4",
This stop right here,
6'5",
yo.
and
Come on.
up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical. He makes plays downfield.
Again, Anderson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. A look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
When Brian Orakpo was born, there was no doubt that with that name, he was going to be a defensive player and a good one. He knows how to get to quarterbacks.
Simeon, and that's complete to the tight
You
end.
bring that nigga down.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
That guy
I
sucks.
think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Riley Dixon now. Back deep, Mark Mariani. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long.
Hold on, bro. I gotta switch something. That nigga too slow for me. I don't know why he back there returning kicks. And he white too. That's just making me uncomfortable. There are so many other niggas faster than him.
They're in punt formation to kick it away. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
I'm cool with that return. Get some yards here, yo.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Good throw, Marcus.
Matthews here on the catch.
And I know Rashard Matthews only had a couple of catches, but he had 82 yards on the day, including a 60-yarder. That's exactly why Tennessee wanted to sign him, the ability to create big plays, even on short passes.
Still waiting for his first trip to the end zone this year. He has 8 scores since entering the league in 2012. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll give the Titans a 1st down.
We marching.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And those 1st downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Mariota on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by him and setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing is Mariota. Got a man, it's right. It's a gain of 4, and it gives him the 1st.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the 1st down. He's getting past it and allowing that opportunity.
It comes, and he lost the football.
Fucking bitch. And I'll tackle my own quarterback.
The 40. Past the 20. And this is going to be
that is ridiculous.
Denver touchdown.
We were marching,
so
too.
The defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself.
That's ridiculous.
That's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
He just choked his ass off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
Oh, we ain't out of it yet.
First down, Mariota. He's got
oh, I had X wide open.
He's dropped on the sag.
Looking at my options.
Able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Denver right after this. Murray the lone setback. Mariota now on 2nd down.
Oh, he overthrew him, you bitch.
Complete on the deep ball. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You niggas don't want this 1st down.
The offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down.
No, we want this 1st down.
Broncos go to a nickel
We still want to score.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. Now Mariota. And this is
Okay, I
going to
play it
be
now.
incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taken right on the 30.
Come on, D, lock up.
Possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
I don't think we talk about it enough, but I think that C.J. Anderson signing with Denver again in the offseason, I think that was a big, big deal for them.
He did struggle a little bit in week 4, 19 carries, 49 yards. Did, however, hit the end zone.
Yeah, hit the end zone, and he provides other things for them, including pass protection for their quarterbacks. The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go! Blue landed! Leopard! 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 Back down to that Philly! Here we go!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Simeon trying to lay one up deep. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here, Mariota. They set up the screen. That's complete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
All right, D, come on, lock up.
To the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Detroit! Detroit!
Nigga takes so long to pick the same formation.
The third quarter starts with a run from Anderson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Simeon. And Green with a catch left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. In the backfield is Anderson.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. 82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And
Let's
they will
go.
not get the
Come on.
connection there. It's incomplete.
Come
All
on.
right, well, we got a hot second here, partner. Jimmy Graham of Seattle.
Coming back into form.
113 yards, 6 catches, big win over the Jets. But Jordan Reed of Washington, people don't think about him as often as they should. He broke Kellen Winslow's record for the fastest to 200 catches.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow Sr. did it in 39 games. He did it in 38. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Sick of this nigga, yo.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side.
You fucking serious? How the fuck I not snag that shit?
Taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Good stop.
Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver.
Good
and
stop.
now it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
No, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Mariota to throw it. Walker with a grab, left side. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And he hits his man, Matthews. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with that short passing game.
Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love him.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Mariota now from the 50. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. First down, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though,
Oh, are you fucking serious?
Intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Where the fuck did he come
Just
from?
out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Back nine it up, Philly. Here we go. Hurry up, here we go.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Time to tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
No. Check. Patriot. No. Check. Patriot.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh my God! Oh yes.
Field, but
Oh, I was
it's
to say I should have
incomplete.
picked that bitch off.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here.
Leopard. All right, here we go. Gun.
Go get him.
Simeon. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Avery Williamson in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive
Defense
goes
finally
backwards,
stands up.
so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Walker with it over the middle. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And Fasano here brings it in. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, it's Mariota. Forced out to his left.
Wow.
And is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Ain't
I'm
settle
not sure
for
we
3.
can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And he hits his man, Matthews. Give him 7 on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Mariota again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Freaking serious, dog. What the hell?
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Oh, my
and on the
God.
last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They start the drive with Anderson. And not much room there, so he'll get it up only to about the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd down, Booker. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17.
Nigga,
Excellent work on the run
more
back
elusive.
there, 33 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the D-line's going to spread out.
I just want to get in the end zone one time now. At this
Trying to
point.
shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay, 91.
7 yards on the play. And it'll
He's gonna
make it
take off and
second
not block
down.
for a nigga.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3 yards to go on 2nd down. Mariota now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota.
How many people he has on the fucking field right now?
Left side.
And then I throw a
Pass is
pick.
intercepted for the 4th
Oh
time
my
today.
God.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's brought down after a good game. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
I'm about to use the Saints after this. We're taking 9 years to snap the fucking ball.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. In the backfield is Anderson. He'll get the football here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Rashad Johnson on the stop. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety.
Yeah,
One will be
that's
up,
not
one will
really
be
right
back,
now.
or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They run it again with Anderson. A strong running. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. C.J. Anderson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
And after a defeat like this, Charles, next week at practice could be a little ugly.
Yeah, the natural inclination is to really drive these guys. They didn't play very well today, so that means more work, more work. That might not be exactly what they need. Maybe you just bury the game film and push on and move towards the next game.
Mary chains. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after engaging laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, I'm packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard, somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat ones. I'm so I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of spade and yours a can of candle.
Too many buttons, not enough. These fucking the SWAT is coming. Shoulder, no shoulder shrugging at your nugget. Stick it like acupuncture and Magnus Honey. Knock on the side door 3 times and have your money. Or get to stepping like Kappa stomping. I slap.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is
man, we want to see what those color rush outfits look like.
2 quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Braves' Saints. With that, we'll send you out to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, where we'll check in with the 2 men calling the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line.
Ingram. Shit for you.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Saints are going to get a first down.
They really ain't gonna let me run the ball.
Breeze now on first down.
Damn.
For Snead, and it's intercepted.
That was a stupid play.
Tony Jefferson, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over.
Let's go.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. And this is Michael Floyd complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Sally, regular. Here we go.
Good screen.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 28 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it
Very
out is
poor
going to cost him
blocking.
about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception,
Drew Brees,
are you a
he
little
doesn't get
more
down off of
cautious
one
when you
interception.
start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still
This
want to
Drew
attack.
Brees, he
We'll see
good.
how they attack him here.
Ready?
On second down, here's Brees.
Brandon Cooks. Cooking the
This is
defense.
taken in. It's complete.
Cooking the defense.
New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved
Who
about
that
it is the
nation?
subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
On first and 10, it's Palmer to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Caught right side, Gresham. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Corner striker one of the most glitchiest plays in
an
this
issue for
fucking
this
game.
big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Cameron Jordan is now one of those versatile defensive linemen as you can play all up and down the front. Whether he's playing tackle or end, he knows how to make plays.
Here's Palmer. This will be caught at the 2. Touchdown, Cardinals. John Brown, 30 yards. And the Cardinals are in for 6.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Breeze now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
He exploded off that line. I didn't expect him to move that fast.
He was going after.
He was going to be wide open.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now Breeze on third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to...
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. In the second quarter, Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out. Now Palmer to throw on second down.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you got it. Let's go.
It's incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and now it's third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Palmer on third and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Breeze to throw on second down. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Breeze to throw. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And that's going to be incomplete. You know, walking in here before the game, you and I heard several fans talking about Tom Brady coming back. It is league-wide news that Brady returns in Week 5.
But the news is really concentrated in New England because they're coming off of a tough loss to Buffalo. Now they've got their guy back, number 12, and no one's happier than he is to return to his team.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's the first time I didn't see a screen coming.
That one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice
hate that
pickup.
fucking play.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And his kick is good. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. To throw, it's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 5.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have
dropped
caught.
that bit. We got to go for it.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown.
I can get 5 yards.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st down, it's Palmer. And this is incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And
Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. He's going to try and go, and that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Left side and caught by Flainer. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Breeze going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. John Kuhn in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Now, Palmer on first down. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
When the big guy rumbles down the center of the field and he gains leverage on a guy trying to cover him, it is really, really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the football. That's why guys love to throw that route down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
His throw incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
This nigga.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock. and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving and keep grinding clock.
They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction.
How the fuck he catch that?
And block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play. Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They'll come out in the pistol.
Fucking bitch.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Darren Fells from 8 yards out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And there's a nice completion to Kobe Fleener, and no one can be happier than Drew Brees.
Yeah, he had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Fleener. It's caught left side by Cooks. They get 25 yards out of that one, and that leads to a New Orleans first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. It's complete. Fleener, right side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Third time. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they
I like to order a Supreme Pizza.
They may have to change things offensively.
A Supreme Pizza.
He's got him in.
Adam.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
How much is a large?
Even after all those interceptions, he's not returned, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think
I wonder how much that is.
Positions still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
Now what about a medium?
I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got
Okay,
completion,
we can do that one.
and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in.
You guys have like a 3 meat kind?
Now Breeze on
You guys have
3rd
like
down.
a all meat kind?
That's caught at the 25.
How about like a supreme type pizza? Like everything on it. Like,
Their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
okay, we can do that one. Yeah, that sounds good.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
No, thank you.
And no escaping this time
Yes.
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Nope.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last
Yes,
play,
ma'am.
pass completion. Now, finally, the defense
All right,
gets
thank
there.
you.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Red zone opportunity. Into the red zone, it's Breeze.
Can't even get rid of the
Escaping
dude.
this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chandler Jones from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. In his career, he has a spell of 10 straight seasons, 4,000 yards or more, only quarterback to... And this is caught. It's the tight end Fleener for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Fleener, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer. And it's up and good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Get ready. 1, 18.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
There goes Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 60 yards.
0 cents.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll
That
take
was a
care of the
comeback
scoreboard
route.
if they punch it into the end zone.
Why he just stop?
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They come up in an offset eye. Now Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap and a great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really...
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
All right. Oh my God, I'm done. I am done. That's crazy.